I just want to recap. I have this pinned in my video, but I would like to recap what it is that you can expect when getting a reading from different mediums. One, not every medium is the same. The way that we receive information is different. Not every medium is going to receive information the same. Some hear better, some see better, some feel better. And it also depends on the spirit and what their communication style looks like. If they have lived a long life in the human experience, it is going to take them time to understand how to communicate. It also takes time for them to review their human experience before they're ready to communicate as well. So sometimes, that happens. It's different based on different spirits. I've come across spirits who are genuinely confused. And they're walking around and they're with their head down and they're like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing? What did I do? What did I do? And I had to go to him and grab his shoulders and say, hey, look, are you okay? He grabs my shoulders and he said, help me. And he said, your spirit guides are right over there. Go to them. They want to help you. He goes over to his spirit guides. And as I'm continuing to talk with my client, I'm informing her of what's happening. He comes back to me before the end and he's like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. After that live had ended, I kind of kept tapping back into the other side to see like what he was doing. And he was doing great, actually. He had went over to the other side. His guides took him over to what I like to call the capital. The other day I did a reading and it was a mom and a mother-in-law. And it was very different. It was very high vibing. They was laughing together. There was jokes. We was all laughing. So it really just depends on the spirit. It's not very often that I get names. Sometimes I get numbers. Again, it depends on the spirit and their communication style. It depends on if they've communicated before. It depends on how long they've lived in the human experience. There's a lot of expectations put on mediums and people who read tarot to have all the answers. All in all, we're not meant to have all the answers. We're meant to guide you. And then along with that, you have to also keep in mind that the reason why you're not meant to know everything is because this is how my spirit guides have explained it to me. You would never learn to walk if you was carried around your whole life. You learn best by experience. It changes the algorithm in your brain, in your body, in your DNA, in your understanding of emotion, feelings. It gives you experience. We learn best that way. You don't learn best by being told everything. Not everything is meant to be known. Some things are meant to be experienced. So we don't have all the answers. We can only tell you what Spirit tells us, and usually it's a long, guidance. With that being said, usually it's whatever trajectory you're on. So keep in mind that free will is the law of the universe, okay? Free will is the law of the universe. So let's say you get a reading, be it a tarot read or a medium read for your personal guidance. We will be able to see the trajectory that you're on and the path that you're going down. Now, let's say in a week or so you decide to change your mind or you decide to go down a different path or the one that you decided or you was on is not working out for you. If you change your mind, so does the reading. If you are involved with somebody else and you're looking to get information with two people, get information on a situation that involves more than one person, sometimes you're not going to get a clear answer because there's too many people involved and not all the people involved have made a clear-cut decision on it. Does that make sense? I hope this is making sense. So, all in all, if you choose to come and get a reading with me, I would definitely advise you guys to, usually when there's a lot of people in the live, I would say, is there somebody specific that you're wanting to connect with? I will do my best to reach out to the person that you're trying to connect with. It doesn't mean that they're always going to show up. Again, free will is the law of the universe. They have the option to choose if they want to connect at all, if I'm the person they want to speak through, if I'm their kind of communication style. So it's really up to spirit as well. But coming with the least expectations you can about the message that you're going to receive and the way that it's going to come to you. Sometimes things don't make sense right away, and that's okay. Sometimes they make sense later, and that's fine too. Sometimes they'll bring up things and like it won't make any sense. And like I've gotten some people who it didn't make sense in the read, but then I get a message the next day or 2 days later, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it just dawned on me." And I'm like, "Wow." Like truly amazing. I've done readings where spirit is telling me what's happening exactly in the moment for the client. Most of my readings are done here on TikTok also. So I definitely look forward to continue doing them. I look forward to you guys coming. Definitely try not to have expectations. I know that can be hard, especially when you're wanting specific information. But again, it's best to just listen to what spirit has to tell you if it comes to like personal guidance. And then don't always expect spirit to show up again, because free will is the law of the universe. Sometimes they're busy. Sometimes they're not ready. Sometimes they've not gone through their whole spiritual journey on the other side, or like just rehash their human experience to be in a place where they're ready to communicate. So again, it's different for every spirit. That's something I've come across to know. Like, it takes time. It takes time. It takes spirit time, depending on, what's going on. So anyways, I hope this is beneficial and helpful. And again, I go live 9 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday. I usually don't go live on the weekends. My coffee pot's about to turn off. I usually don't go live on the weekends, but I did go live today. But I for sure look forward to seeing you guys Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central. And I appreciate you guys listening to this video and sticking as long as you have. All right.